Alright, hello fun and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the PJAR Makeshift Pistol mod, which is being made by user Lucas and Colombo. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is, well, like the name suggests, a lovely makeshift pistol, which I've been having a whole lot of fun with, as I mean, come on, we're in a post-apocalyptic game, who doesn't want another fun post-apocalyptic style makeshift gun? They are just wonderful. So let's go take a look at what we do get here with the most standard version of the PJAR pistol, which will do at a base level 38 damage with a 10mm round with a firing rate of 66, range of 83, accuracy of 56, and a weight of 3.6. And as you can see here, it is a pretty good looking makeshift weapon. I like it a lot better than the in-game pipe pistols, as it looks a bit more, well, put together and interesting, at least in my mind. Now, it does have a decent list of different mod categories, but not exactly the most expansive list of individual modifications. But again, it's kind of a makeshift pistol, so I can kind of forgive it for that. The one thing I really wish it had more of is in the sight category. You'll see in a moment that we really don't have many options there, and I would like to see at least a couple of more, personally speaking. But overall, it is a pretty cool little gun with an awesome animation for first-person shooting, which is always nice to see. Now, as for how you get your hands on one of these lovely pistols, well, it's not gonna be found in the Commonwealth, as in there is no leveled loot list integration, so they're not on any enemies, they're not going to be found in any stores. The one and only way to get them, without, of course, cheating like I usually do here, is to build them. And of course, to do that, you're gonna need to go to any chemistry station in the world, where you'll find the PJAR pistol category, where you can build it for 3 adhesive, 4 oil, 8 screws, 2 spring, 6 steel, and 3 wood. But there's a little catch to this construction. You're gonna have to find a magazine before you can build it. So it is meant to be, the mod maker's goal was to have it be a more unique weapon that was just a thing for you. So to find this magazine, you're gonna want to head back to Vault 111, where by the van down the slope a bit, you'll find the magazine on the ground. Now, it's actually pretty easy to miss, as it's literally on the ground, and it's a brown magazine on dirt, but it's, you know, a lovely little wasteland survival guide, how to make a pistol, and with it, you can then create your gun. And, yeah, that's fun. That's fun indeed. So let's have a look at the modifications we do have for this thing. And start up with the receiver category, where we have the pretty typical list of things from standard to heavy frame on up to the advanced receiver, actually producing quite a bit of damage for this little gun. And there are some other modifiers, well, at least one other modification that can up that even more, making this gun a bit more relevant into the mid to late game, which is always nice. Now, after that, in the barrel category, we've got the standard, the lighter, and the heavier barrel, which is that other modification I was just talking about, which will increase the damage a bit more. I believe with the highest receiver and the heavy barrel, you can get this to 108, I believe it was, without any of your perks. We can double check that in a moment, because of course I've got one of the pistols over there made with it. And then in the grip category, we've just got 2 options of either the standard or a grip wrap. And it's just a wrap that adds a little bit of accuracy and weight and does add a nice little customizable element for you to make your own. And I'm actually going to pop it on here so we can get the options for that later, because there are options. Now, for magazines, we have a pretty good selection of a standard, a drum magazine, and then a quick eject version of both of those. Now, after the magazine, we've got the sights category, which is my most disappointing category. As I said, we've only got 2 options in here, the standard and glow sights. I know it's a makeshift pistol, but I'd love to see at least like some sort of makeshift reflex sight. We do have them for the pipe pistols, so you know, maybe something like that on here would be, at least for me, something cool to add. But for now, I mean, these are serviceable. And then we have the muzzle category, where we either have nothing, a compensator, or a Maxim silencer. Always nice for the stealthier characters. But we're not done yet. No, we have the ability to change the grip wrap. Now, it's defaulted to the Radstag hide, but you can also change it to Brahmin hide, dirty green camo, dirty snow camo, green camo, Garda Pampa camo, and snow camo. And then the final category we do have is the receiver material. Now, the default material is way down here at the bottom of the list, and we have a number of alternative ones. I'm not even going to go through them all because, I mean, they're just all various different texture variants of the color of the receiver and whether or not they have more rust on them. But yes, you can see we have basically 4 different alternative textures within sub-alternative textures within them. Some of which I don't see a difference, like this one. The Alt 3-1 and 2, to me, look the same. But ones like the Alt 4, 1 and 2, you can see there the Alt 1's a bit cleaner, the Alt 4 is a bit dirtier. But all in all, some good selections in here for you to make the gun look how you'd like it. So always fun. And so with that, let's go do some shooting and start with just the standard pistol here. And as you can see there, the iron sights are decent. They're serviceable enough. You're going to want to aim right at the top of that little bump there in the middle and take some shots. And there we go. Good, smooth reload animation. And let's take a look at the animation on this thing as it fires there. I love that firing mechanism. It's just very cool and not something you generally see on a lot of the guns in the game. So, very fun and unique. Now, as for the firing rate and the kick, let's just not try and compensate and shoot as quick as we can. So there we go. It has a pretty decent firing rate in its standard configuration. The kick is a bit more than I'd personally like, but it is fairly controllable and kind of understandable. You know, it's a makeshift gun. It's not exactly going to be the most easy to use. Now let's go take a look at the custom ones I made. We've got a suppressed one there with the highest amount of damage I was able to get, and then one with the gigantic barrel magazine, because, I mean, why not? Why not? So the high, oh, it's 102. 102 was the highest I was able to get this up to, again, without perks, using the various modifications for it, and it's a pretty nice little silenced weapon there. So let's start with that and take some shots. There we go, and again, a nice smooth reload. And with the silencer and all on there, a fun little sneaky weapon. Now let's go take a look at the one with the gigantic magazine, which is 32 rounds total. We also do have the glow sight on there, which makes, of course, the sight a lot more visible even in daytime. And yeah, fire away! Oh yeah, that was a lot of kick out after 32 bullets. We went from there to round about there. That's quite a lot of movement, so it is going to be a little bit harder to keep on target, but honestly, it's not too horrible, and being used in VATS would, well, you know, probably be the best way to go around that for really rapid firing, but all in all, a fun little gun. So let's take a look at it in action against someone, and we're going to go with another raider today, but one who will actually fight back from the get-go. Yeah, just the general raiders don't seem to be angry when I spawn them in, but a raider veteran, at least I'm pretty sure that's a veteran. Hold on, let's find him. There he is. He's red. And take him down. Why did I shoot for the arm? There we go. As you can see, you get a lot of shots in the VATS with this thing, which is always nice. And there we go. A simple raider veteran down after 2 actual hits. Let's spawn in, let's say, 6 more and take him down. Oh boy. All right, I got 32 bullets. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. There we go. Oh, a reload after going through. Oh my god, he has a Molotov. Ah, I didn't expect that from you today. There we go. He's dead. I'm a little on fire, but good times. Good times. That is the PJAR Makeshift Pistol. It is actually a pretty fun little weapon, and I personally do love that it is a post-apocalyptic gun. I prefer those sorts of things, either makeshift weapons or just weird, wacky energy guns. That's what I'm looking for in a Fallout game. So it's a great little addition in my mind, and if you'd like to have a look at it for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that is going to be it for today. Hope you all have enjoyed. You do come back for the next, but until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one!